Hey everybody, it's the Nitty Professor. Full confession, sometimes I struggle to get my boots broken in. And that's going to be my lament today. I've got 3 pairs of boots that I'm going to show you. Some of you have seen these. And I'm torn because I really want to wear them a lot and I'm really struggling to break them in. So let's just take a look. And for 2 of them, I feel like there's a good rationale. So the first boots we're going to look at are my Trumans. These are in the dark cherry shrunken bison. Let's get these babies out here. So some of you all know black cherry. I stand corrected. Black cherry shrunken bison. Hello, Paris. Yeah, you can play in the box. Go ahead. Go ahead. Move your butt. Gorgeous leather. You can understand why I would want, move your tail, to play in these all day long because they are just, well, to use a metaphor, the cat's meow. And I have been putting some effort into these boots. It's an uphill climb because who likes sore feet, right? Paris doesn't like sore feet. Hey, babe. Yeah, you gotta move. There we go. There we go. Good girl. So yes, about these, love, you know, is kind of a holiday treat for myself. Oh my gosh, that leather is just to die for. Beautifully constructed. We've got the Truman specific commando sole with the leather, the yellow stitching. And I really like how the toe, Paris, calm down. The toe of these boots is different from the shank and the heel. Just gorgeous. So I think one of the main reasons why these boots are proving a bear to break in is because the leather is a shrunken leather, and here we need to position them like the stars that they are as we are talking. There we go. So yes, you can understand why I just want to wear these all day long. But then my feet get in them and they're like a couple hours and then we're done. Yeah, that's my challenge. I feel like I just have to keep pushing, keep, you know, tolerating a little discomfort because, you know, it can be done, right? But it's the shrunken nature of this leather. It's the fact that it's a little thicker and tougher than the average leather. And also, so the innards are a little bit rough, as you can kind of tell. And there is something about that, like on the heel, you know, you get just a little bit of rubbing. And I can tell that I've smoothed these out some with all of my effort so far. But, yeah, the tongue is a little bit smoother, but you know, it's been taking some work to smooth out the inside leather. So that's, you know, part of the challenge, but it's a gorgeous leather and it's going to be worth it. So I'm determined. I should put these on again. One of my non-motivations is with the commando sole. Why, we've had so much rain lately, there's a ton of mud, and it's just going to pick up chunks, and then I have to spend 15 minutes digging it out. Now, the other pair I have of leather, which is a shrunken leather, y'all have seen this, and again, I'm going to use that as my excuse. Get these babies out. These are the Aqua Ramblers. Bit of tissue noise here. Here we go. So, to my credit, I had these on yesterday. I had them on for about 4 hours, and it's a little bit easier to wear these in the current conditions because they have the Truman, the Eugene sole. So this is going to pick up a lot less in the way of mud. And so this gives me confidence because these boots, I am definitely getting closer to getting these broken in. The fact that I could wear them yesterday for 4 hours pretty comfortably is a good sign. But again, that shrunken leather, you know, this is the Aqua Rambler from CF Stead. In fact, I'm pretty sure the black cherry shrunken bison is also a Stead leather. This is a rough out believe it or not. And the, you know, the fact that it is, you can see, you get the smooth side inside. You can tell, I mean, there's a lot of staining going on there because I have been putting in the time. But the fact that this leather is shrunken makes it just that much tougher. And plus we have the cap toe now on the Bison. I don't have the cap toe. So that's just like one less thing to break in. Pretty sure these toes are structured. Yeah. But well, maybe not. But these are definitely, you know, cap toes. So it's just like one more bit on there to break in. But even on the cap toe, you can, if you look, you can kind of see how I have put some wrinkles in there. So making progress. And the fact that cats are fighting. The fact that I'm getting closer on these boots is proof. It gives me confidence that it can be done. All I have to do is put the pedal to the metal, so to speak. So I'm making progress. Sometimes I go and I'm like, well, I should put on a pair of boots, and I really ought to put on those beautiful boots that I need to break in, and instead I'll put these on. I'm like, well, no, I need that comfort aspect right now, especially maybe after a day spent breaking in my boots. These are my Bean Flex from Astor. My son was very kind to give these to me, and you can see why they're appealing, right? They're just such a comfortable shoe. I mean, incredible with this thick gum sole, you know, that's like, it's almost like having a glorified slip-on. Fantastic. Thanks, Culver. Appreciate your gift. I've been wearing them a lot lately to comfort me. So now this last pair I'm going to show you of boots that I have not broken in adequately that I need to break in. And those of you who know me and you've been on this channel and you've seen what I've purchased recently, you're probably going to be a little surprised at the ones I'm about to show you. It's not the Alpine mock toe, and it's not the lineman boots. Nope. It's the good old copper rough and tough Red Wing Iron Ranger. And I think I need to just be honest here. The reason why these aren't broken in very much yet, so I have worn them a little, I've given them, you know, some effort. I'm just gonna, I think it's just laziness. These should be no harder to break in than the copper rough and tough blacksmiths that I have, right? It's the same leather. And arguably the construction is even more accommodating. So granted, you know, these have the cap toe, so there's a little bit more to them. But still, and I always have to get over this right here. It just, you know, presses on this bony part of my foot. But I should be able to get these broken in, no problem. But I haven't put in the time. So when I put them on, it's like, oh, they're just not broken in. And then I go back, like, right now, I'm wearing a very familiar pair of boots. I'm not going to show them to you, but those of you who've been with me for a while, you won't be too surprised when I tell you it's my Wolverine 1000 Miles, specifically the ones in the Pullman leather. That's one of my most comfortable pairs of boots. I put them on today because I was like, no, I'm not gonna put in the time. But yeah, I think a lot of us can identify with the effort that, especially when you're a little older, you know, I'm a certain vintage here. I don't like pain, but there's such a reward, right? So I'm just guessing a lot of you can probably identify with me with this challenge of trying to, you know, get the value out of your boots and turn them into the kind of boots that you just want to wear all the time, like the ones that I have on. So if you have any advice or any suggestions, I'm happy to take them. I know there are like stories about like just drown them in water and then wear them all day wet and stuff like that, or just whatever it takes. My problem is, so I don't want to get blisters because everything's just that much harder. So I think what I need to do is just sort of do what I've been able to do with these Aqua Rambler boots from Truman, and that is just put in the time necessary to get them. These are probably, I would say they're about 2/3 of the way there. If I can wear them for 4 hours without a problem, I think I'm getting pretty close. So yeah, could use some encouragement, and if you're out there and you need encouragement about getting your boots broken in, that you love, that you know, you chose because the leather is gorgeous. It's tough. It's never going to wear out. But you know, you just have to put in that time, right? So that's what I got to do. So yeah, that's what I have for you boot lovers today. I hope you all have an awesome Father's Day, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.